Hey Libra, how's it going? How are you? 'Tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology and Libra. It's time to do your check-in on everything going on in your life, pulling on the energies around the middle-ish of November 2024-ish. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decide to come and hang out with us here for a little bit, is perfect timing as always, as these readings are timeless and meant to find you when they find you. And I do live and appreciate you for being here. If you could return a little bit of the love for me, please. Actually, love the like for you, not me. I chose to be here, but I'm here for you. So love the like for you and TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Double tap that screen, and y'all are welcome to come and be a part of the family here. Subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, YouTube, Archer Astrology Tarot. And even if you are subscribed, double check, tap the bell, and make sure the notifications are set to all so you do get notified, because I go live weekdays with each individual sign reading as well as the All Signs Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern. So look forward to having you here and being a part of the family and hanging out with me and the OG Mod Squad down in the chat. Now, feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like. There is a pinned comment down below that has timestamps for you for your viewing enjoyment, along with the links to the Archer Astrology link tree that takes you to all the playlists the channel has to offer, including the base covers with Bill over here, and the pick-a-cards, the all signs, individuals, and so on. Plus, there's a link to Caitlin Petty's link tree down there, too, when you need a little musical break from the cards. Help yourselves, all right? So, if you'd like to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the one-on-one Zoom meeting readings and traditional private videos on YouTube. But either way, I look forward to working and reading with you, all right? So, let's take a peek at what's going on for you and the one on your mind and the energies. Because when I sat down to meditate on your energies and talk to God and get a title and a title card for you, he told me that they're figuring out a way to work this stuff out. I kept hearing the Beatles song, "We Can Work It Out," in my head. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. What's up with that? God said, Libra's going to be very happy with this. It's a big change going on, and it's happening on their side of the fence that'll start things moving, all right? So I want to know more. Let's take a peek and see what we've got going on. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here, too. And if y'all come back in just a wee little bit, about 2 hours' time, there's going to be a new drum cover. I left Bill's hanging off to the side, and we did a drum cover for y'all. So come and hang out and check that one out. You might like it. All right, that'll be at 12 noon Eastern today. Okay, Libra, what do we got for you? The Millennial Tarot is going to do the base cards, and the Biblical Tarot is going to handle an arc-sized boatload of clarifiers. All right, so let's do it to it. All right, God, tap me in and tune me into Libra's energy, please. Little work, love, and all the above. Give me everything you got for Libra. What do we have for our lovable Libras? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Let's do it to it. What do we have for Libra? Okay, let's go for it. Here we go. You ready? Let's do it. You are the cardinal air sign. You were born ready. All right, let's go for it. 2 shuffles, Libra. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, inimitable Libras. We're going to borrow that from Leo for just a second. Don't worry, Leo. It'll be okay. All right. The overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. I like that. So this whole the whole reading is blanketed in a fresh start for you guys. All right. The changes here actually do work in your favor. This is setting the initial seeds that grow into the next 10, 15 years long term. And it's doing it from a more positive perspective than what you've been used to. Okay. We have the 9 of Swords, the Moon card onto the 7 of Swords that leads to the Chariot. So at the moment, it might feel like things aren't going anywhere, and it's kind of silent with the 9 of Swords, kind of denying that anything's going to change. Like you've been hearing a lot of channels, a lot of videos that are like, Libra, you're a cardinal sign. Get ready for big changes. You're like, yeah, nothing seems any different yet. That Moon card does show, though, that you just have a little fear of the unknown of what's coming in your way, that 7 of Swords is going to work to take away. In traditional Rider-Waite, the 7 of Swords takes 5 of Swords of grief out of the equation, but leaves 2 swords to proceed forward with some blind faith, that then all of a sudden, literally, you're going to go to bed one night, and the next morning you wake up, and all of a sudden, everything's moving full tilt, okay? So let's see what we've got for here. That is a drastic change. I like it, though. All right, what are the current conditions? What do we have at Libra? We have the High Priestess, expecting the unexpected on the 9 of Wands, living on the edge, because you've been through a lot, okay? So you do want to bring some spontaneity and some fun back into your life with that High Priestess. Look what it says about the festival goer. Some of you guys might actually have some plans to go to like a community festival, church function, maybe even like just a local fair or something, okay? But you want to bring some fun and spontaneity back into your life after a period of feeling stuck with this Nine of Wands and helpless to do anything about it. You are actually working to change your life for the better, all right? And you are the most committed sign in the zodiac. No matter what somebody does to you, you will give your all to something, anything, be it a loved one, a friend, or a family member, until there is just literally no more to give, all right? You do give your all into everything, but I do see some shifts that are coming in so that things will start to pay off. You might even get an unexpected message, an email, maybe a letter that will kind of put a little perk back into your step and be like, whoa, no way. For some of you guys, there's even going to be a good kind of a third party, like a mutual friend of you and the one in your minds, or a family member that is going to let you know what's going on. You're going to be like, no way, they're still thinking about me. And this person's going to be like, yeah, totally, but they're a little on edge too. Okay, so we'll see where this goes for sure. I want to see what's going on inside you that makes you feel this way. Okay, now work life. Let's see what's in your wallet with a little money checkup. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands, nice, Aries energy, and the Ace of Cups. Are you kidding me? Libra, you are already on the way to another 4 aces showing up in this reading. And I think we did have that happen last week too. All right, get ready to make a wish, because I got a feeling that Ace of Swords is going to show up at some point, okay? But now over here in the work life, maybe you kind of feel like you don't fit in the workplace, and you want something that first time right out of the gate, it sparks an interest back into you. You miss the days when you were excited to go to work and you used to love going to work. There are people that get that way, and you were there when you first started your job and things were going good, but then it's like stuff started to fall by the wayside. Management stopped doing their part of the job, started micromanaging you and everybody else on the team. And some of you are either looking for a new company with the Ace of Cups to go to, or with the Ace of Wands, looking to branch out on your own. Maybe kind of take some of the things that you've learned over the years and adapt them to your own situations. All right. I like that for you. But there are some new things that are starting in the career home front and your money that is going to take you to the next level. Okay, so you're at the beginning of a glow up that Pluto going into Aquarius is going to affect. Okay, and you might just be feeling this way at the moment with that Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy, because we are in a Mercury retrograde. All right, so there's a lot of nostalgia, reflecting back on the things that you feel like you missed out on, reflecting back on when work life went well and you actually didn't mind going into work. You know, didn't need an extra shot of espresso to get you through the day, that sort of a thing. But everything that we're reflecting back on in this retrograde is going to take hold around the point where Pluto enters Aquarius and the Sun enters Sagittarius, which in reality, it's not the Sun entering Sagittarius. As Copernicus figured out, the Sun doesn't move anywhere. We all move. It's actually the Earth that enters into Sagittarius, okay? We never updated that. Interesting. Okay, now, past person. All right, because you are allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do Her. We have the Two of Wands. Ooh, somebody's changing to the Seven of Wands. I see an apology coming in your direction. The Two of Wands is new career, who's this? Your person's made a choice. That Seven of Wands, the way I read the tarot, is that the Seven of Wands protects the Six of Wands victory that someone as Five of Wands worked so hard to achieve. So it's kind of like they realized that like their happiness, their successful future in a relationship lied with you, okay? And when the Two of Wands comes out with a new career, who's this now? And it couples up with that Seven of Wands, it's telling me they're deciding to let their guard down. And instead of being so sorry, not sorry, they'll actually apologize for what they put you through, okay? I do feel a little bit of like unrequited love energies off of this, so that could be something possible that might resonate to you. And there's a lot of fire here. You've got Aries and Leo. Okay, now new person. What's up with the new person? You're somebody you've just started talking to, or you're single and available and wondering what's coming your way. We have the Knight of Wands, Leo energy, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so what I'm seeing off of this one is that you're curious about this person. All right, maybe this is somebody you met at like one of the meetups, like a Comic-Con type thing, but for something in your industry, you know, whatever you do for work, or might even just be fun. Maybe you went to a Comic-Con or something, or whatever your version of that is. For the Page of Swords, you got curious about what they're up to, okay? And I'm seeing this Page of Swords that, you know, they're kind of a little curious with you too. And the reason I lead to some kind of a public speaking event where like you saw this person is because I see this Knight of Wands here is a life coach. Maybe you or them are actually a life coach or a caregiver of sorts, and you met at like a community function where like minds come together, and you kind of liked what they had to say. Now, the talks that you guys had between the two of you guys shows that they got a little bit of a curiosity too. All right. I just wanted to see why they haven't taken any action yet on this one. Some of you guys might even be talking, but it hasn't gone all the way to terms yet. And I am pulling Libra energy off this Page of Swords, and it even says teletherapist on it. So I do see something where you guys were brought into each other's lives to help you along your healing journey, okay? And could possibly even be another Libra too. But we'll find out. We'll get some details on it. Let's see. We'll do Jen will be the last one for the Libra reading. Then we'll do some more during Scorpio and Sagittarius. They're up later too. But thanks, Jen. Oh, thank you, Jen. You're so generous. Oh my goodness. You guys, I know y'all work hard for your money, even though it's Friday night, just got paid. But still, least I can do is pull a couple cards for you. We'll answer some super chat questions. Okay, let's go forward, Libra. Let's see what we have. Any red flags to look out for? Any green flags on the field? Go for it. That leads to a final outcome on this. The King of Pentacles, that's a big green flag. The Emperor, that's a huge flag. And the Strength card, you got green flags across the board. This is a new strength to go forward. This literally with the Emperor showing up, I see you kind of finding the end-all be-all, that one that checks all your boxes. And it's the one on your mind, so it's the one you're thinking about. That person, exactly. That leads you to the Strength card. This is something here that you guys actually look out for each other, protect each other going forward, and you don't have to doubt this, okay? This is something that's going to work out and come in this year because we are concluding year 2024, which 2024 numerologically breaks down to an 8, which is the Strength card, okay? So, I mean, it's been a doozy of a year, right? It's about time as we go into 2025 and we get into the year of number 9 and we go into the Hermit card, that all of a sudden it becomes a lot of internal reflection and making 2025 the year of what you want, Libra, okay? But this strength allows you guys to work together and make it through all the good times and all the bad times without feeling like you get left on the hook for anything. The King of Pentacles on the Emperor also shows me that with that King of Pentacles, it's a mature and balanced relationship, and your money also does work out, okay? There'll be some extra bucks in your bank going forward. You might even have a surprise bit of like either a bonus at work, a rebate, or actually even what I'm seeing off of this is that somebody paid too much for something and you wind up getting a little bit of like a credit back onto account. Might just be a bill or something, but you get a little money brought back into the bank that you're like, whoa, not used to that happening. Okay, so let's see where this goes. Could definitely be dealing with a fire sign. You have a lot of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius on this board. Cancer is also here. Might be because Sagittarius or Leo are here. Undecided at the moment, but we'll find out. Pisces energy, we've got Virgo, possibly Libra. There is some Capricorn and some Gemini too, okay? But all the water signs and all the fire signs are showing up so far, okay? So you either might be born on the 9th or the 1st, the 7th, the 27th is here, the 4th, the 2nd, the 19th, maybe the 20th, or possibly the 11th so far. But let's see where this goes. I got a 7 of Wands down here. So the past person is definitely checking you out. Either they're looking at your social media, or they've been Googling you, or just on your mind heavy duty, okay? All right, so let's start with your energy. I'm the High Priestess of the 9 of Wands. I'm actually feeling for some of you, the past person has gotten a tarot reading on you too. Because that High Priestess comes out, because you might even be developing your intuitive gifts a little bit. You know what I mean? Like maybe you've gotten into tarot or looking into stuff like that. But there's some kind of a spiritual connection where I'm thinking this past person's an unawoke masculine, and they're starting to wake up. Even if you're dealing with a new person, the past person still has you on their mind, okay? Once you love a Libra, it's hard to walk away from that. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go for it. What do we got on this High Priestess, the 9 of Wands? And thanks for being here, guys. Let's do it. This one's for you, Libra. Ooh, thank you. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right. I've got the 8 of Pentacles. You've been working hard on yourself. The 6 of Pentacles. The Queen of... It's all Pentacles. And the Moon card. So you do fear a little bit of forward momentum. Even the Moon card's hiding a few layers deep, which means these fears will be laid to rest. I do like that. But it's kind of like what I'm seeing in this one here is that with this all being pentacle energy clarifying, you're working hard to find something that's a long-term return on your investments that you've made in yourself. All right. You've come so far, even through a lot of tough times, that you don't want to backtrack. And you've been feeling like you're taking one step forward, two steps back. What I'm seeing here is that there is a good return on your investment coming on this in yourself that you're going to actually be quite pleased with. Okay. This Queen of Pentacles is Proverbs 31. There is something that's balanced and immature coming in your energy. Okay. Because you've dealt with a lot of younger, immature energy over the past. It's kind of like I see you coming out of this funk that you've been in the near future, and then finally entering a period of easier times than ever before, okay? It's going to be so much easier to go with the flow and to let stuff just feel more harmonious and balanced than it had been in the past, okay? What I'm seeing is that you dealt with a lot of people that underestimated your abilities, didn't you, with that Six of Pentacles? You've always given, and you've just been waiting for something that's an equal reciprocal give back to you too, but yet it's never come around, okay? This here, like, you've had a lot of people that doubted you. A lot of doubting Thomases in your energy. You know, even poor doubting Thomas, even back in that timeline, he was trying to reinvent the wheel. We were all like, Thomas, it's fine. There's nothing, don't stop it. You know, and he's like, no, we can make this a little better. We're like, oh, just leave him to himself. He'll be okay. But yeah, this here, what I'm seeing here is the way the planets are shifting, okay, is going to really start helping to allow you to totally show them what you're made of. Okay, your focus and your dedication to you and your plans will pay off with that Eight of Pentacles. All right, that's the MacGyver card of the tarot right there, where even if it's just been with Scotch tape and baling wire or a pen and a paper clip, you've done everything you can to keep yourself together with that Six of Pentacles. And that's the craftsman that's talked about in John 4. We've also got the widow's generosity out of Mark 12 that comes in. So the names John or Mark might even resonate to you, but you are going to another level here, okay? Now with this moon card though, you've cut out a lot of things in your life, you know, people, places, even things. Maybe you've moved, relocated because the neighborhood wasn't the way it was when you were younger, so to speak, or when you first moved in. People that were on a lower level and really were no longer appropriate in your life. And you've questioned yourself a little bit. Like, maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I made some bad decisions. Let me pull a couple cards on that, because with the Ace of Swords, we've already made it to your 4 aces. I didn't even see this. Why didn't you tell me this was hanging out here? Libra, this is really early in the game, too. Look at this. You got all 4 aces. Make your wish. It's like another birthday wish being granted. I love it. This is epic. You got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups. You got the 1111 card on breakdown. All right? So this ain't like a birthday wish, though, where you got to keep it to yourself, top secret-y. All right? Post it down in the comment section. Make your wish, whatever you like, Libra. And as I read those comments, I will make sure I transmit them up to God for you so we can work to make it happen. All right? I'm seeing here like the genie in Aladdin. You ain't never had a friend like me. All right? So that's congratulations. This is totally cool. 4 aces, but you are going to another level. So let me see what's up. What is this thing that's had you a little nervous? All right. We got all 4 aces. That is so cool. I'm so happy for you, Libra. You totally deserve it. All right, what do we got going on in this one? Let me know about that moon card, please. 8 of Wands. Ooh, okay. To the 6 of Wands. Nice. And the Page of Cups. So, yeah. This here shows that you've made known what your victory is, okay? You know what you want in the outcome, all right? Your victory here, Caitlin Petty, showing up for the Country Music Awards, knowing she's going to win them. You know you've got this, okay? It might still be like on your 5D subconscious level, but your subconscious is bringing it to your conscious, up to your pineal gland, and letting you know that this thing is fast approaching, okay? And whatever this message is that I was seeing, whether it's a text message or a letter or an email or whatever it is, it's going to make you very happy. There's a positive communication coming your way, okay? Because you've taken the time to recharge yourself and to, like, go for it. You're ready to jump back in, hit the ground running, and you've done your work, 8 of Pentacles. So you've made peace with the things that, like, you're looking good, Libra. You're looking really good. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. There's a lot of Earth energy here. Leo and Sagittarius are hanging out too. But you're doing so much better than you give yourself credit for in the 8 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. You know, that's the fall of Jericho and Philip with the Ethiopian showing up. This is fast approaching. So you are nearing the end of a long period of having to wait it out and getting to the point, because you've dealt with enough player energy to last a lifetime. Because you honor the vows of marriage, the promises that are made. You're a person of your word. And you don't enjoy the people that can't do that. You know, you just can't stand people who find it easier to just walk away with the moon card, leave you second guessing, leave you ghosted, never even give you a reason. All right. When the going gets tough, these people, they're never really in it to win it, right? Whenever something gets tough, they're like, oh, I can't do it. I'm not doing it. That's it. I'm out. I can't deal with this. Block, ghost, and you have no clue why. Oh my. You have dealt with some very self-centered, ego-driven narcissists over the years, haven't you? These people were all in it for themselves. Maybe that's why you maybe your fears with this moon card, Pisces and Cancer energy on this, is you're fearing like the world hasn't changed. Like, I don't know if I want to go back out and all that. It's a mess, you know? But I do see here that some people that think they got away with the upper hand by walking away, the funny thing is with this moon card, you're not letting it show. Hang on a second. Hold on a second. Page of Cups, and it's Jacob's dreams. So your dreams might be a little more vivid than usual, or you're having a lot more dreams than usual. But hang on, there's something kind of sassy underneath here. The Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Okay. And the Eight of Swords, right to the Nine of Cups. Oh, okay. So what I'm seeing on this one here is like, okay, yeah. So there are some people that walked away from you, and they think they got the upper hand by walking away from you. But what I'm seeing behind the scenes in reality, you don't even care. You like faked it in the other direction because like you looked at it with this Nine of Cups as a blessing in disguise. So you got some people that walked away being like, ha, I'll show Libra. I don't need Libra. Oh, I'm going to ghost them, not talk to them, nothing. And you're like, oh, darn. Oh, no, they stopped. Oh, my gosh. You set them up. There's some people you set up. Oh, Libra, you had me at hello. Oh my gosh, you chess player, you. You've been playing chess while people around you were playing checkers. You had some plans. There were some people in your life that were just driving you up the wall, and you're like, I'm gonna make them leave. And then like you just started acting indifferent or whatever it was that you did, you know, like got these people to the point where they're like, I don't need you in my life. Forget it. I'm out of here. And you're like, no, wait, stop, don't come back, Willy Wonka style. And then you're like, my plan is working perfectly. And the best part of this plan is nobody can stop you. Let them, you know what? It's totally cool. Libra. Let them think they had the upper hand, because that way they won't come back and bother you anymore. Libra's like, that was the whole point, Archer. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. You spun the wheel in your own favor on this one. You're like, yeah, Archer, I couldn't take it anymore. So I turned myself into the bad guy. They were going to call me the bad guy anyways. So I'm like, moon card, let them talk. Let's give them something to talk about. Okay, I dig it. All right. You were just like totally sick of these losers in your life, and you planned the whole thing. Ooh, we got to play chess sometimes, because everybody else around you was playing checkers for sure. I dig it. Okay. The results of that are you cut out some lower level energy in order to kind of bring in the one on your mind without any jealousy in the workplace, jealousy in the home life, friends and family members that kind of like try to slow you down and be like, oh, Libra, you don't need to get involved with that person, or you don't need to get re-involved with that person. I got involved with somebody once and I broke up. And it's like, yeah, everybody's gone through that. It just, oh, by the way, I got some food, but I didn't ask you if you wanted anything. Right? Libra, you sly doggy. You got some swamp fox techniques going on. I like it. Could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Sagittarius is here, and there's also some Cancer. But okay, I dig it. I like it. Let's go on. You might be born, you or them, on the 13th or the 18th, 31st, the 6th, or the 8th comes out. Maybe even the 28th. But okay, let's go into the work life. What's up with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups? Maybe are you doing some secret planning behind the scenes at work too? We're going to find out right about now. I won't tell anybody. I'm on your side. Three of Pentacles, you totally are. Okay, to the Four of Wands. Are you curious? Shut the front door. Libra, not only did you get all four aces, now you've even got the Four of Wands. You are a manifesting powerhouse. This is mind-blowing. Whoa. I like this. You do know your worth and what you have to bring to the table in the workplace. And you're like, if they can't handle it, then I'll see myself out the door. Don't worry. You've wished for something to change in your work life more than once. Like maybe work has been slow, or you're fearing layoffs or cutbacks. And you're like, maybe this company's ship has already hit the metaphorical iceberg and it's time I get to the lifeboats because there aren't that many of them. You know, right? This Four of Wands shows here that it seems like your job doesn't see what you bring to the table. And with this Three of Pentacles, you're making some plans behind the scenes. You could be applying already, quietly quitting, taking mental notes of certain plans, policies, and procedures. And you're like, I can implement this stuff because I can just do it better. All right. I'm seeing here too that one of your wishes were to find something either newer, better, or funner with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you are maybe you're a teacher or in the educational system somehow. What I'm seeing here is that with this Four of Wands, you've actually going to have a coworker that kind of shows up. Justice card to the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, so there's a former coworker that they already left the current job you're at because they saw the ship hit the iceberg too. And you made a Seven of Pentacles, the parable of the sower. You made a little Seven of Pentacles notion to them as they left that you were like, hey, don't forget about me. You know what I mean? Okay. And guess what? You're going to hear back from them because you did and said just the right thing, that they're going to let you know their current company is hiring for some new positions. And they're going to be like, hey, Libra, I already put a good word in for you. I told the bosses that you'd be perfect fit for the job. So off of this, all you got to do is apply. And you're pretty much already in Flynn on this one, and you don't have to worry. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands. You know what I mean? It's going to reignite your passion where you don't mind going into work. Okay. So it's basically you'll have the job once you start the application. All right. Now, for some of you guys, I'm actually seeing too that you guys might either already be self-employed of sorts or a contractor of sorts with that Three of Pentacles, rebuilding Solomon's temple that's talked about in 1 Kings. I'm also hearing that Matthew 13:8 might be a parable that resonates to your current situation. Might be worth checking out. That one fits. I could see it. But yeah, or maybe you're into real estate, possibly. Three of Pentacles. You see how this talks about building the temple? So maybe you're looking for, maybe you want to be a team leader or you want to start your own. Go off and go into get your broker's license if you've already got the real estate one, or start doing wholesale, something like that, where you can start getting a little national type of a thing, because people around you, they're local. You want to be national. You want to go bigger. So even in that case, you got somebody that's going to reach out to be like, Libra, I got an inside track for you. Okay, whatever industry you're in. But I do see a lot about maybe you just want to move or something possibly. But you could even have a job change that requires travel for work possibly. But yeah, you are going to feel way more valued going forward than you've ever felt before. And that Three of Pentacles, you're building and laying down roots with the Seven of Pentacles for something very solid and stable. Because you've tried. Lord knows you've tried, right? You've talked to the people that are currently the higher ups and been like, hey, I got an idea that would do better. I got this we could do. It'd be better. And they're like, okay, thanks for letting us know. We'll let you know. And you're like, what in the world? And then later you find out they've actually taken your ideas and implemented them. And you're like, well, I'm not going to keep sharing my ideas with you if you're going to take advantage of them, Knight of Swords, and not even give you credit, So maybe you do head off on your own. King of Cups. When I get the King of Cups in a long part of the work reading, when we're into the message, it shows me that you are going to pull something off that you go solo YOLO and take a shot at this. And with the Four of Aces coming out on top of the Four of Wands, it's there's no way it can't succeed. Okay. And this is an interesting one. I'm feeling cold. Maybe it's not so much about real estate as maybe you're in an apartment or a rental home and you have a no heat issue, or your smoke detector's beeping, something where you've got maintenance needs to come by and you've been waiting for it to come by. Might be a specific message or something. Or if you are in an apartment, maybe it's just time for the maintenance to do the property inspections where they come by and check the batteries and check the filters and that stuff. But yeah, Maybe if you have felt like the neighborhood's gone bad or not like it was when you moved in, you might be wanting to move. Wheel of Fortune. That wheel in the sky does keep on turning with the Strength card. You're manifesting your future. Some of you guys actually do have interest in somebody in the workplace that I see a power couple dynamic coming out of. Your work life and your love life will actually both balance out at about the same time. Interesting. With a World card, do you want me to stop now? Can it get any better than that? That's wild. The World card, the Nine of Wands, it's your energy, and you're going to another level on this. Some of you guys just want a little bit of time to go out and have a good time, but money's tight. It ain't going to be tight much longer. You're going to get a couple little trinkets, a couple little blessings in disguise that like let you go out and have a night out. You know, where you can get some coworkers or get those friends that are always busy, the ones that always want to go home at 9 o'clock. They're like, oh, it's almost my bedtime. You're like, we are going out and we are having some fun. All right. You may get some bottle service, whatever you want to do. Some of you guys are even looking for a new car. Wow, the money issues, like you got a lot of money on your mind. Either you're looking for that or like, because I'm seeing like all the dashboard lights lit up like a Christmas tree. Like a Libra that's got your check engine light on and it's been driving you crazy. You're like, maybe I should just get rid of the thing. I'm going to lay odds at the O2 sensor. Just check the O2 sensor. Okay? 10 to 1. It's not the cabin filter. All right. But yeah, that Wheel of Fortune of the Strength card. Oh, this one wanted to come out too. Come here. Thank you. The Hermit card. Yeah, some of you guys are a caregiver in the medical field too. But you're going to actually have some time to look out for you as we head towards 2025. That is going to become the year of the Hermit card. 2025 breaks down to a 9. You're in a transition phase as we go through November and December of 2024 that takes you into some epic changes. All right? And you'll have some time for travel with the Wheel of Fortune and some play with the Strength card. So, yeah, I like that for you. This might definitely resonate if you're born on the 10th, 20th, 30th, the 11th or the 7th comes out, the 8th, the 3rd, or the 9th. All right? You might even be a life path number 8, 3, or 9, maybe even a 7. But your money's going to start to come in on this one here. And you might not have to save for a whole car. Because some of you guys are actually even looking into like a debt consolidation loan or a HELOC or something. Like maybe you got a lot of outgoing bills and subscriptions. You're trying to cut out subscriptions you don't use and get all the bills in order and finance and stuff. I'm seeing this is the perfect time of year to do it. All right. If you are waiting for an approval on any kind of a loan of some kind, I do see at first they'll ask for a couple bits of additional pieces of information. You might get to go, oh, we need more pay stubs or we need blah, 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 that sort of thing. But the long-term outcome is you do get approved for it. Okay. I like that for that. Okay. Now let's get into some love. Let's go for it. What do we got going on with the past person? What's up with this 2 of Wands to the 7 of Wands? Aries and Leo energy. Ooh, they don't want to talk yet. What's their deal? How are you going to change Libra's life if they don't talk? Knight of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Yeah, that horse should have been turned in, like, named Elmer's. Queen of Swords, 10 of Wands to the 5 of Cups. Wow, do they miss you? Aw, I don't want to pick on them too much because they actually legitimately miss you. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands shows that they do want to come to a peace offering between the two of you guys, okay? That's Abigail the Peacemaker that's talked about in 1 Samuel. The name Abigail might even resonate to you. Or that Knight of Pentacles, they might fear that they've taken too long, okay? Like, because you gave your all to them. You put in all the time. You put in all the energy just for things to fall apart with the 10 of Wands to the 5 of Cups, didn't you? You know, you were all in right from the start when things were going good. And then for some of you with that 10 of Wands, Sagittarius and Scorpio energy, like they were really clingy and smothering, weren't they? Like you almost had to check in with them all the time, let them know what you're up to, where you were going, but then yet they would never check in with you, right? For some of you guys on this 5 of Cups, they might have had an undiagnosed mental health condition. Maybe they had depression, 5 of Cups, or some anxieties. I'm also seeing a bit of OCD that came in there. And it also came to a pretty sudden and a pretty rough ending, didn't it? 10 of Wands to the 5 of Cups. That's Jeremiah's burdens, along with the prodigal son that's talked about in the book of Luke. The name Luke might even resonate. But, like, you didn't even really see it coming, right? Like, they didn't even let it know it was a fight to end all fights. They didn't make it easy. It was a rough one, and they fought pretty dirty, didn't they? They went below the belt and right for the jugular. They went right for those things that like you had told them in confidence, then they turned around and used it all against you, you know? Oh my goodness. Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn energy. We've also got Virgos here. Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, to the Six of Cups. It's Jesus and the children's talked about in the book of Mark. Okay. So for some of you guys, they came from an abusive upbringing. All right. Maybe they came from like a single parent household, either divorced or there was no father in the photograph, you know? But it's one of those things where hurt people because it's the only thing they knew at the time. So the Two of Pentacles on the Knight of Wands, the Judgment card, shows the judgment has been handed down onto them. With the World's card, they've had some signs come in, some little bits of like personalized license plates with your name on it, seeing you everywhere they go. All right. Very similar to the signs you've been seeing about them. All right. But they've been dealing with this judgment being cast on it. They want to make peace on this. With the Judgment card to the Queen of Swords, you know, the Judgment card in the tarot, it's the 20th card. That's my Revelations 20. I've always tied this to Revelations 20. All right. That you come out of Revelations 19, fighting off the snakes, and you go forward. Somebody here has a tattoo, but I'm seeing a tattoo of either a dragon or maybe a feather. And I'm not saying that Joshua had one, but I mean, he always had all that military gear on. So he never really told anybody about it. I don't know. But yeah, a green flag on this one. It does show that even with this abusive upbringing they came from, for some of you guys, they finally did, you know, understand. Okay. They checked in, they got some help. Maybe they've been into therapy, past life regressions, clearing out a lot of childhood trauma that's plagued them for a long time, because they actually got to a point that they feared that they had become stuck with the Ten of Wands. They came into a place of like, why does everybody always leave me? Why is everybody gone? Okay. Could even be an age difference between the two of you guys. And yeah, they've started doing the work to unstick themselves, the Five of Cups, because they're always miserable. And at first they blamed it on you, but then with you not around, they're still miserable. They're like, whoa, that wasn't how I planned it to work out, you know? Could be a Sagittarius, could be a Scorpio, okay? Could be a Capricorn or an Aries, maybe a Leo, possibly even another Libra. But I think they fear that the delays with this Knight of Pentacles has created a missed opportunity. Let me see what's up with that. Five of Swords. Oh yeah, they totally do. But the Empress shows up. Man, they see you as everything still. And the Ace of Swords came back. All right. You know what they say? It's like the cat came back the very next day. And you know what they say about curiosity, what it did to the cat. But what nobody ever takes the time to finish in the saying is that satisfaction totally brought the cat back. Okay. I think I had 9 lives. It just spent them all. Somebody wants to watch National Lampoons. I cannot. But okay. So what I'm seeing on this one here is they do fear this Five of Swords, that grief that they're feeling, the remorse they have for what they did to you. That's what actually created the change in them. Okay. They're just very worried this is going to become a missed opportunity, and they lost their Empress, which, even though I pull fixed energy off the Empress as a reader, it is one of your cards. It is Libra energy. Okay. So it's at that point here that, like, I'm thinking that because of their attitude in the past, that this change point, this might be the catalyst to create, like, for them to come in with a much, like, softer, calmer approach to things. They were very intimidating in the past, right? But, you know, you can't intimidate the Empress. You have to treat the Empress with a lot of respect. You know what I mean? All right, Libra. And like I'm seeing here at this one here, they'll try to approach you from a place of humbleness and respect, to try to treat you the way they should have before, like where you guys are on the same level, where they didn't try to boss you around and control you. All right. This might be the thing here that I see the potential. You guys can restore this connection and get back to what it was like in the beginning before things got out of hand with that Empress card. It does show that, granted, you were the reason they changed. And I know that a lot of people will sit there and say people can't change. Okay. Maybe this person had a problem with drinking or drugs were involved, but because, like, tell somebody that's made it through AA successfully and has their chip. Okay. I've done public speaking engagements at AAs and NAs and that, and those people are very proud they've made it through and they got that chip, and they should be. Okay. So you try to tell them people can't change and they'll be like, I beg your pardon. You might even notice coins on your path while you're walking. And you know what I always say, see a penny, pick it up, because it's money. Okay? But yeah, this one here, they'll come back in a much more humble perspective. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius. Capricorn and Sagittarius are here. And you or them might be born on the 5th, the 15th, or the 25th, the 3rd, the 30th, maybe even the 12th or the 21st. All right? Now let's see what's up with the new person. Let's see what's going on with this new person. All right. This person here went from eating Barbara's rhubarb cake to a whole piece of humble pie. So, I mean, that's props. Humble pie don't taste that good. So that's props. Okay. New person. Okay. And thanks for being here too, guys. I appreciate you. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Y'all are more than welcome to come over and check out the channel. This reading is posted in the November playlist. You can check it out. Scroll back to any parts you missed. All right. Okay. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me, just shoot me an email, archerastrology@gmail.com, or just check out the pinned links. All right. That'll take you over to the channel, and you can see the entire November playlist. All right. Let's see what's up. Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. There's something they do like about you because they're just as curious as you are. There's a mutual curiosity between the two of you guys. There's just not a lot of progression yet. 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yeah, for some of you guys, it's either a work connection that you guys do work together, or you just share the interests that this will actually like elevate both of your careers to the next level with that 8 of Cups. Pisces energy. That's the ascension of Jesus that's talked about in the book of Acts. So going forward, the book of Acts might be a neat guidance point for the direction that your life is heading, okay? Because the Samaritan at the well to the 5 of Pentacles shows this person, like they're just not letting it show with that 5 of Pentacles. Maybe they're a doctor or in the medical field, or you guys both are. But what I'm seeing on this one here is that it's like, you're wondering if they're fully interested or not. Because at one moment, they might show a little bit of love with the Ace of Cups and be interested. Or they get flirty. Or they get interested and fun. But then 5 of Pentacles, they shut down. Okay? So it's like they back down because like they still want to be single for a minute. And it can like be kind of confusing. Because even I'm seeing they don't want to be single. That's why they're even entertaining this idea. So let me see why that is. Okay? 4 of Pentacles shows here on the 9 of Swords that one minute they'll open up and the next minute not so much. Okay? They are focused on their money. That's the parable of the rich fool. So they're hiding their heart behind their wallet, so to speak. Yeah, 9 of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Magician. So there is something here that they're keeping. Let's see what it is. Because it even has you wondering if they're fully interested or not, you know? Judgment card. So they are Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords. Man, there's a lot of repeating ones in your reading straight up. If you're noticing like 111 or 1111, you keep looking at the clock and seeing all the ones all over and over again, that's letting you know that there's some synchronicities to this reading for you. The 2 of Swords. Okay, so they've been through a lot. This is God testing Abraham's faith. All right. So what I'm seeing here is the reason that they don't like go all in on this one here. It's like they're not exactly sure how to proceed. It's been a minute since this person's been involved in a relationship. And so they're like, Archer, I really don't know how to ask Libra out. I'm not sure how dating works anymore nowadays. Like it's been a minute. It's been a while since I was involved. Okay. And it's like, hey, cross watcher, it's not that hard. Just ask them to lunch or dinner. You can still do that. Human beings still need to eat. With the Page of Swords, a repeating card comes out too. Whenever I get repeating cards, that's my guides telling me, that's God saying straight up, Archer, you're on message. Keep going. Okay. Page of Swords and the Page of Wands and the Magician card. I do see that they'll overcome this little fear. Okay, so just heads up, it might not be like the most epic date invitation or breaking the ice thing that you've experienced in your life, Libra. Okay, but it's still with the World card. It still shows that they got solid intentions behind it. All right, it might be one of those things where they're like, so, do you like food? And you're gonna be like, I kind of like food. Yeah, I'm a human. It's a thing. Like, have you ever thought about like eating food with other people? And you're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Okay, so it's just a little bit of that. All right, just a little bit of that. All right, they're nervous. They do get a little spaghetti legs because they're not trying to do it. And I'm seeing, what was that movie? Oh my gosh, this movie was before my time, but I remember seeing it. I've watched reruns of it. It was like Steve Martin, and he had a big nose, and he like had to hide in the bushes and tell his friend how to ask the girl out. I forget what the name of the movie is, but they got a friend helping them. And I'm only giggling because it's adorable. See, Five of Wands. They got a friend helping them. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. All right. This is, yeah. They got a friend that they're like, dude, tell me how to ask Libra out. Yeah. Roxanne. Yeah. Thanks, Zella. Okay. Yeah. Ask me how to ask Libra out. Tell me, help me out. We could like if I put my earbud in, will you just tell me what to say? And they're like, would you stop it and grow up? What are you doing? We're friends. You're making me look. But this person is actually giving them a little bit of advice of being like, okay, well, here's how you do it nowadays. Here's what's up. That sort of a thing. So it's kind of like, even the friend knows. Hold on. The friend knows about the crush because the friend has a crush on you too. And yet the friend is helping. Yeah, I think that's part of the plot line in that movie. But yeah, the friend even has a crush on you, but the friend might already like be either involved or they're just single and not interested so much about pursuing relationships. King of Cups tells me they're probably just, it's this person's single friend, but they're like, I do see why you want to ask Libra out. I mean, whoa, you know what I mean? All right, so even the friend is interested in you, but they're like, maybe this is actually a good friend. It's a good friend who's like, okay, the Emperor, come here. Okay, my buddy's interested in Libra, so I'm gonna let my buddy have it. I'll help him out with this one. And we do have the Emperor to the Empress. So for some of you guys, it is a connection of your past person returning, and there's like a mutual good third party friend helping out on this one. Okay, now they do want to build something solid with you. Okay, the Ace of Swords to the Ace of Cups shows two cards confirming they're on a whole nother level with you, and with the Judgment card, it's that 1,000 years of peace that you've been working to get to. Okay, the Judgment card keeps coming around for you. So it's kind of like, you know what? They like that you're also willing to take the time needed to like manifest what you want, they like your chess playing abilities, so to speak. You know what I mean? Where they're like, the way Libra puts a plan together, oh my gosh, what's up with that? Okay, so I'm seeing here that like, they do want you in their life with the Judgment card, Eight of Cups, and not to just like walk away, all right? And they're ones that won't walk away to the first little problem that comes up. They're not going to pull the ripcord if there's like a rough day. And fights don't have to always be the sinking of the Titanic, epic tower moments. Maybe sometimes it's just like you burn the meatloaf or something, or they don't like the meatloaf or whatever. Who wants meatloaf? Whoa. But like, and instead of being like, oh my gosh, you can't cook meatloaf, what's up? They might just be like, oh, I'm feeling hungry today. Or they'll eat it and be really nice or something, okay? They're not going to just pull the cord and bail out every time some little thing comes up, though. You guys can grow this into something very long-term, okay? From the Ace of Cups to the Judgment card. I like that. This could be another Libra, could be a Pisces, could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. Leo's here, Aries, Aquarius energy. We've also got Taurus and some Gemini, okay? And you either might be born on the 14th or the 18th, the 11th, the 1st, the 21st, the 5th, the 7th, the 20th, the 24th, and possibly even the 8th or the 18th or the 28th, all right? But let's see going forward what this is. Let's see what's up on this King of Pentacles to the Emperor. The Emperor tells me, those of you that are interested in the new person, they do finally figure out a way to say, would you like to go out with me? Real simple. Okay, Hooked on Phonics worked for Archer. But yeah, they're in your future. They're in your life. All right. Your work-life balances out too. I do see for about 45% of you guys, you're not really interested in the past person unless they really, really, really show up correct. But for those of you that are interested in the past person, I see them coming around. I see them making a return. The Death card. There's our confirmation on that part. To the Ten of Swords, that takes us to the High Priest. Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Are you serious? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You got so many repeating ones. You literally got 1111 twice, plus the Four of Wands card. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen that in a reading. This is like the first time ever, and I've read cards since I was a teenager. Whoa. This is wild. Okay, the 1s and the 11s totally have it for this one, especially if you are a November 1st energy on this one, you or them, like maybe November 1st resonates to you, or you're dealing with a Scorpio of sorts, and definitely showing a big influence is the 1111 portal that we're already feeling the energies on. But this is wild. The aces won't go away. If you're into the casino, you might want to go play a hand or two. All right, you got 4 aces with the Magician card down here, which again is the first card in the deck after the Fool card, because the Fool card is 0 hour Rocket Man. But this one here will allow you guys, this is finding the guidance that you need to part the seas of red flags that you've dealt with forever, like Moses, you know, showing up and bringing all these green flags going forward on this one here with a complete energetical reboot in your love life. Scorpio and Gemini energy comes out, that you guys actually work together on this one. The Death card here in the Biblical Tarot, it's the 4th horseman finally showing up for the apocalypse. Like finally rides in there, and the other 3 are like, where you been? What kept you? You have the trumpets. What in the world? I'm sorry, I was late. But it's also the Windows blue screen of death, womp, that pops up. This is a complete cold boot where the system powers down and powers back up. And this allows you guys to find the guidance needed to make a successful union out of this. You either might even be a musician or play a guitar. Somebody's wrote even like a poem or a song for you. Ooh, that's cute. That High Priestess there, it shows a much more mature energy that you guys listen to understand each other and take each other's feelings into consideration. Because the Hierophant is that one that approaches everything from a non-biased perspective, listens to all the options to make the best decision for everybody. A very mature and elevated level, Taurus energy. So this is someone that will actually take your feelings into consideration. And if you've been seeing them repeating ones like the 111 or the 1111s, heads up, this is what's coming your way because daddy is totally home. And and for my male Libras that are here, mama home, okay? All right? This stuff starts taking off faster than expected with the 9 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, that as soon as you guys come together, you get to 10 Pentacles. Like, you're looking good. You're doing you with that 9 of Pentacles. They show up with the Ace of Pentacles that enters into the Promised Land, all right? This is going to start moving faster than expected, all right? Because, yeah, supper's in the back seat and mama's home hungry. We got to make it happen. 10 of Pentacles for you. I like that, all right? You enter into the new Promised Land with a meetup. I told you there's a meeting. The new person will finally ask you out. The past person's going to reach out with an apology in a humble place. Because that's the Queen of Sheba that visits Solomon. It's talked about in 1 Kings. I think it's even 1 Kings 10:10. That's another repeating number. 10:10 might be another thing that you've been seeing like big time. You know, what I see here is things work out exactly like you planned because you laid the roots for all this. It is what you've wished for and dreamt of. With all these 1111s, 111s, etc., etc., it is definitely your wishes coming into reality. You come out of a place of feeling like you've been in a dream world that'll never exist and literally bringing it together. All right? Things are going to work out so fast and so much better than expected. Now, granted, at first, it may start off in a very natural, slow burn perspective where things just, you know, follow a natural order. But once you both open up, then it's going to start moving faster with the Ace of Wands. I can't get away from the aces for you. This reignites everything here. If you've been feeling depressed and bummed and burnt out on the way life is treating you, it's going into a whole another energy. And I do see a phone call finally coming in that you'll like with the 3 of Wands. That's a big thumbs up. That's Abraham answering the call. All right, and poor Abraham, his ears, he had tinnitus because he used to use earpieces all the time. But we always had to remind him, Abe, your phone's ringing. Oh, sorry about that. So I'm seeing that a phone call will come in when you least suspect it. Like you might go to bed one night with all the moon cards showing up on repeat here, moon card, and still in dead silence. You wake up the next morning, there's a missed call on your phone or a missed text message, and it's them. That sort of a thing, okay? And then it goes forward from there with the Ace of Wands. There's no stopping this once you guys come together. I love this for you. Libra, we totally got to claim this one for you. You're getting some wishes happening. This is going to be more epic than when you blew the candles out on your birthday cake. Happy belated birthday, by the way. But yeah, definitely with all the aces showing up, the 4 of Wands showing up, then the aces all show up again. When I get just repeating cards, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on point. You're on message. When I get all 4 aces showing back up on repeat, that's God saying, Libra, make that wish. All right? So leave a comment down below. Put your wish in so that we can manifest that thing and make it happen for you. Your prayers are getting answered on this one, okay? And we got to totally go all Captain Picard on this one. All right. Totally make it so. Engage. Big. I'll try to do Patrick Stewart, but it always comes out like Sean Connery. So I got nothing. I don't know. All right. Maybe it's all the same to me. Hey, I'm still trying to get the Southern accent down. So work with me here. I'm stuck with this what is this? Midwestern accent or whatever? I don't know. It's Michigan. But anyhow, y'all, see, there we go. Leave a comment down below and claim this and leave your wish so that when I get notified and I read all of your comments, I can manifest that stuff because I work right for God. I skipped all the guardian angels' offices and cubicles and barged right into God's office. And I'm like, I'm Archer. I'm working for you. He's like, I like you, kids. You got spunk. And I'm like, let's do this. All right. So as I read all those comments, I'll manifest them up there for you. And even leaving an emoji or something simple, it helps the channel, helps the family. And we do totally appreciate you for it and love you very much. And remember, too, this reading will resonate to any and all placements of Libra within your chart because we are not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but we're 4 of Wands and aces and aces and aces. Oh, my. No, we're all the parts of all our charts, okay? And every part of your chart is what makes you 1 in a billion. And you're awesome, Libra. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise, all right? So let's roll onward and forward, and let's do some super chats. Let's take this collective Libra reading and go from a Google Earth view on Libra's energies, and now we're going to go into the super chats. Y'all watch how the super chats for all of you guys are almost like a bonus extended because they always tie into the reading. It's crazy cool, but I love it. All right, so let's do it to it. And Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, y'all are welcome. Come on over to the family. This will be posted in the November playlist. You can rewatch it and check it all out. Okay? All right, let's go. The Archer deck's going to handle the super chats. Oh, hi, Yanina. Thank you so much. Greetings from the United States. Argentina. I've always wanted to visit there. It is so beautiful there. Thanks for being here. Aylin, what's up? Thanks for coming by. What's up, Yuki? And thank you, mods. You guys are awesome. Jernacel, hello. What's up? Thanks for being here. Hi, Candy. All right, let's do some super chats. And I'm sorry I don't have time to do more than 6. I just got to maintain all the schedules and such to keep up with the personals and everything. But Scorpio and Sagittarius are still going to be up today, so there's some more chances to get some personal questions answered. Even Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you guys come over. All you gotta do is be subscribed and hit the little dollar bill. Any dollar amount will do. Post a question. I'll be happy to answer it for you. Okay. All right, let's see what's up. We're gonna start with Lucine. How you been doing, Lucine? All right. What are Gemini's current feelings for Lucine? Got you covered. Let's see what we got. What are Gemini's current feelings for Lucine? Gemini's current feelings for Lucine. I like these cards. They stopped me. The Sun card, the Hanged Man, and the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm seeing here is, even though you don't know it, because this Hanged Man shows your patients have, like, I need to call the Archdiocese and get you nominated for sainthood, okay? You could bump Father Solinus out of the line because you hung tight very much. Now, I'm seeing that your Gemini is playing things a little close to the vest. They're not letting it show exactly what's going on their side. They're fronting a little bit, very much like what we saw in the new person energy, where they're unsure of how to proceed, so they're just biding their time. Because I'm going to tell you what's happened is that they've thought like 3 or 4 different ways already of like, what could they do? How could I approach? How could I do something? So they're patiently waiting because they're seeing, oh, the 5 of Cups was down here. They're waiting because they see you as their happiness, and they're starting to frustrate themselves. You know what I mean? They're starting to feel with this 5 of Cups, like, why can't I make a decision? Like, they get to a point, okay, when you're not around, they miss you. So they do check out your online profiles and they look at old text messages and stuff, because regardless of how long it is, it can literally be that energy of like somebody leaves somebody's house or leaves an event after they saw somebody and they're like, I didn't want this to end. And that's the point they're getting to. They didn't want this to end. With the 9 of Pentacles to the Sun card, I do see that they're still single. They're not entertaining any other energies because you're their happiness, and they can't get past that point. So you do actually have their heart a bit. I know they're not letting it show, and the way they're looking is like they are just fine. They've moved on. There's no problems. Deep down inside, you're their happiness, and that 5 of Cups is how they really feel when they're not showing off online or talking to friends. When they get home at night, they miss you, straight up, okay? I think that's what will propel them forward, because long term, they go into the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So, like, the long-term outlook, like, I can look 5 years down the road and see you guys married and in a family and everything like that, where it's all come to fruition. That's what they're seeing in their subconscious too. Long term, they know it's like you're the answer on this one. Right now, they're a little slow to proceed because they don't know how to proceed. Okay, They almost feel like they've dug themselves into so many different things that they don't know if they can get themselves out. But I do see all it would take would be like a phone call. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, Tia, what's up? Okay, Leo did reach out. Told you he wasn't going to the dinner. We did expect that. Biggest reason I got out of real estate. Hated the hours. Couldn't stand them. Let's see. I mean, I still have my license and I still practice and do wholesaling and stuff on my own stuff, but couldn't do the schedule. Ugh, crazy schedule. Is there someone else he's interested in? Okay, gotcha. That'll be this one. Nope, we're not letting that get away. The Four of Cups. There's nobody else he's interested in, so I'll see why. Because he's got no cups for him, no love for him coming in. Okay. Also, what's the energy around your birthday festivities? Oh yeah, cool. Happy early birthday, by the way. You awesome little Scorpio, you. All right, let's see what's up. Energy's around there. I got a Four of Cups on his Queen of Cups, Two of Swords. I got a little bit of expecting the unexpected. And Queen of Cups shows that you will actually love the evening. You're going to have a pretty good time. Regardless of who does or does not show up, there is a little bit of a surprise that'll be coming your way too. With the Four of Wands, it will make you happy. Okay? You're going to actually enjoy the evening. I see you crashing out on a couch under a weighted blanket, just enjoying, like, still in whatever it is you wear to the party. At the end of the night, you're going to be like, oh, that was epic. So there's a good little surprise that God's got in store for you as like your birthday present too. All right, now what I'm seeing on the Four of Cups, the Moon card, and the Queen of Swords, about if you had asked if there was anyone else interested in, you know, or that he's interested in, what I'm seeing here is no. Four of Cups, the Moon card, and the Queen of Swords. Abigail, the peacemaker. He just wants a little bit of peace and harmony in his life because, like, you know, you've been dealing with that friend that was always bringing stuff up about him. He's dealing with 2 to 3 people that keep bugging in and butting in. And it can't be a lot where he's just working right now on his own part of his journey to get more established because work's been a lot. His love life, like everybody butting in on his love life has been a lot. And so literally, like, if I'm talking to him being like, okay, it's just me now, Leo, what's up? What's the real story? He's gonna be like, Four of Cups, Archer, I'm just a little tired out on love. I need some time to handle this part of my journey on my own and to rest and recoup. Like Four of Cups, he's not even going out or doing anything. The Moon card of the Queen of Swords shows he spends a lot of his time at home at night, just in a bit of silence to just find some peace. He's been grappling with a lot of stuff for the past week or two, and he's like, any spare moment I get to myself, I'm just taking for me. So his feelings in it still do rely with you, but at the moment, there's been so much bombarding him that he's at just a phase that won't last for long, that he just wants to kind of like have some time to himself, okay? Which everybody is allowed that point in that. But I mean, you're also allowed what you want too. Everybody's got the free will. But there's nobody else in his life. I'm not seeing like 10 Cups, Lover's card, Ace of Wands, none of that stuff. He's just straight up burnt out. The guy's working himself way too hard. That's the biggest thing, okay? But now you will love this with the Four of Wands. You got some birthday rewards coming in. 8 of Wands. Either somebody talking to you, sending you a message from somebody that you didn't suspect that tells you happy birthday, or possibly even a long phone call that afterwards, whatever this is that comes in, you're going to enjoy it, okay? So keep us posted. All right, Janet, let's see what's up for you, Janet. Did Ryan see the Barry Sanders TikTok I post? Oh, that's a good idea. That's a cute one. I like that. All right, let me find out. Did Ryan see it? Judgment card. He liked it. Ace of Cups. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to find out why he didn't reply back because I got the Page of Swords down here too. All right. Like Judgment card, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords. He saw it. He liked it. And Page of Cups, he actually giggled about it a little bit. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, wow, I didn't expect Janet to do that. So why didn't he just pop back with liking it or replying to it or anything like that? What's up with that? 5 of Pentacles, he's analyzing. Knight of Pentacles, a little bit of a slow energy. 4 of Swords, you're going to be at the point where you don't think he's going to reply to it and be like, all right, well, let's try another approach. And then like out of the blue, he is. Because like he saw it and he looked at it, but his time crunch was a lot. He didn't have a lot of time to like respond to it or really get into it. He's going to go back later and replay it again and be like, this actually looks kind of good. And that's when you get like either he likes the message or replies back with an LOL or something like that, okay? So he's seen it once, but he's going to watch it again when he has a moment to himself, and that's when he replies back to it. He didn't want to just knee-jerk and send anything back, but he will, okay? All right, let's see. Ashley, what's up, Ashley? How you doing? All right, what are Bruce's feelings for you? What are his plans? All right, let me find out. Let's see what's up. All right, let's see what's up. The High Priestess to the World card, Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Four of Wands. This reading's got so many aces and fours all over it. This is wild. All right, Bruce's current feelings that he's hiding from you is literally he'd be saying that he's tired. But what I'm seeing the big part is that like you do hold a lot of the key. Okay, his feelings for you are that you would complete like yeah. I'm actually straight up feeling complete him more than compliment him because he feels a little lost in his life. The High Priestess just shows that he hasn't really gotten his 5D, his subconscious, and his 3D to connect or interrupt. So internally inside, he has some deep feelings for you because like you really checked all his boxes. You were fun, you were smart, you had the looks, you had the outgoingness and everything on this, but he's hiding it. Now the Three of Cups to the Queen of Cups, what this is showing me is that now his plans, like long term, is that he wants to be together with you. Okay, there's a celebration or a union. I do see the possibility of like a party that involves around the holidays that you guys might meet up at or something like that. But his plans are something that goes long term. It's like his plans are to figure out how to fall in love with you. So his subconscious is driving the boat of trying to figure out how to get the subconscious into the conscious mind so that he can come to terms with it because he knows there's something there between the two of you guys. Long term, he wants to be with you. It's a lot of his own self-imposed energies that are causing like a wall between his subconscious and his conscious mind, where the 5D comes into the 3D. So he's free will choosing at the moment to kind of like fight his destiny and fight where his happiness and his long-term union is. But this High Priestess of the World card does show he'll have like a light bulb moment or a eureka moment at one point where he realizes it, okay? And that's when he takes some action on it too. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Angel Eyes, what up, darling? How you doing? All right, nice to see you. It's been a long time. Anyways, all right, Cancer taking any action? Been silent since October 23rd. What time does he come back from overseas? Because remember, he's too cheap or can't afford to turn on international calling, which I have international calling just because for when I'm near Canada. It's crazy. Let's see, when did he say he'd be back? When did he say he'd be back? Hey, Metal Chick. Oh my gosh, how you been? What's up? Kelly, what up, girl? How you doing? All right, he's been back for 2 days. Okay, 10-4. Gotcha. I just needed to have a little bit of a like a bearing point. Okay, let's see what we got. Why is Cancer quiet? Why is Cancer quiet? Judgment card, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the World card. Oh, now the reason there's two parts to this story. Okay, this is a two-parter. First reason is a bit of jet lag that comes in. He is exhausted. He also got sick on the airplane. He has a cold. He has a cold. A monkey with a bottle of Motrin could help him. But anyway, he's sick. Second part is he's tired from the flights and the changeovers and everything. Four of Wands is here. It's almost very similar. So internally, he's still got the feelings for you, but he's actually being blocked by God because you and Taurus are doing better. So God has like diverted the energetical flow over there. So deep in his subconscious are the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Three of Cups, where he needs to reach out, at least tell you he's off the airplane. I mean, it's not like just a normal work day where it's like, sorry, I didn't talk to you this morning because I overslept or whatever, you know? But with him not reaching out, it's because God's kind of like diverted the energetical flow with the Judgment card over to Taurus, because now that Taurus is showing more affection and attention, God's like, okay, this is somebody that could work things out with Angel Eyes. So he's diverted the flow from Cancer's energy. So Cancer is like the energy in his subconscious has been buried even further back and away. All right. The World card and the High Priestess. Yeah, he's a little quiet. Might stay that way for a minute too, because God's putting a lot of work into the Taurus for you. He sees Taurus as a more stable type of a connection. Now, Cancer, you will hear from him once he gets his affairs in order, gets unpacked, catches up on things, and gets everything back in order. You'll hear from him. But at the moment, God's diverting all the energies for you over to your Taurus. All right? So I hope that helps. Okay. Now, what's up with Candace? Hi, Candace. All right, is the Taurus man on your mind going to take action in the near future? Let's find out. Is the Taurus man on your mind going to take action in the near future? Let's see what we got. King of Pentacles. God's helping drive the boat. 7 of Pentacles. So he's getting a lot of different little signs, little synchronicities, and things that keep steering him in your direction. So the 10 of Wands. I do see there's some potential somewheres in between Sagittarius and Cancer season for him to reach out. A little closer to Sag season, all right? That not only are like the signs on his side of the fence going to get better with the Justice card, where literally he's going to start watching TV programs that people have your name, you know, or he's going to start watching Murphy Brown and have to see Candace Bergen all the time and stuff. But there's like all these holiday commercials and stuff are going to start getting to a point that, yeah, what I'm seeing here is things will get to a point that he gets a little overwhelmed with the 10 of Wands of knowing he needs to do something about it. And that's how he'll take some action. So in the near future, I do see the possibilities of it like in the December era of Sagittarius season, because especially Mercury retrograde's got him doing some reflecting back on the 7 of Pentacles of like, why didn't I really give Candace a full chance yet? I need to take a shot at this. The King of Pentacles is Virgo energy, and that's God driving the boat, okay? He's got his hands on 10 and 2, and God's just kind of like steering the boat in the right path, putting buoys up, you know, like how Bugs Bunny and Roadrunner and that, how like they would like turn the detour sign and stuff. God's like, that's not free will. You know, okay? So I hope that helps. All right, Jen, what's up, Jen? How's it going? All right, let's see. Give me a little tap in for Jen. Let's see what's going on with Jen's energy. Think about your person. Let's see what we've got here. Think about your person, Jen. Page of Swords. Wow, good job. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, it wasn't that hard because they're thinking about you. And there's a lot of cards that came out in the Libra reading. So Libra reading definitely ties into the one on your mind. That Page of Swords, the Hermit, Strength card, 5 of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that the way they walked away, the way they disconnected, that's been a big shutdown point, okay? And they are watching and they're learning from you, the stuff you're posting. Right now, they're kind of like, they're trying to map you out and get a game plan on how to approach. They're still in their own head, though. The only thing holding them back right now is their own fears and their own work that they're doing. Hermit card to the 5 of Pentacles does show they're worrying themselves sick about this. The Strength card shows they'll overcome it with the 8 of Wands. They'll get to a point where they know the only thing they can do is reach out to you. Like, even how much they're watching you online from like either they've got a fake profile or they started a new profile or something. But whatever it is, like they're going to get to that point that they see you so many times in their head. They're like, I just want to be a part of Jen's life. That's the only way to do it. All right. And the rest of it, I see you breaking through a barrier on this Strength card too with the 5 of Pentacles that you can overcome and unlock that energies too. All right. So I hope that helps. All right. Eric the Saint, what's up? Let me see a little reading. Think about that one on your mind, Eric Saint. Thank you for the super sticker. I dig that bird. That I call that the Richard Simmons bird. I like that. Hasn't Richard Simmons died like 3 times in these timelines? I can't keep up with all the Mandela effects. I have a notebook. I have a list of Mandela effects. But yeah, the Richard Simmons ones and the Bob Barker ones. Those ones always intrigue me. Okay. Think about your person, Eric. What's up? What's up? 10 of Pentacles. King of Wands. 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. And the Sun card. Your person is feeling like that they did not give this connection the chance they should have. They feel like there's some unrequited love between the two of you guys. A lot of right person, wrong time energies. Where this 3 of Swords, I see them grieving on their own. See them like sitting there in the evening, just kind of like holding themselves, clutching, being like, there's nobody to blame for this but you. It's not Eric's fault. You're the one that walked away. You're the one that didn't make this work. The 5 of Swords shows they're grieving the loss, 3 of Swords, of their Sun card, happiness. But that 10 of Pentacles to the King of Wands, a big factor right now for them is their money, their work life, okay? Even money has been a little tough on her ever since, okay? She's had to do a lot of changes in her life, a lot of change ups in her everything. But I do see a big factor of hearing back from her again is when the money balances out, then she'll go all King of Wands, Sagittarius energy, all right? And she'll make an attempt to mend the fences because she's not so dependent on family and in such a rough place where she was just barely making ends meet. But she'll be in a more stable place where that she can come together on your level. Now, the other thing too that I'm seeing on this one is that her money or her living status might be a factor where she gets to a break point due to some kind of a change up in her side of the fence. And she winds up reaching out to you and being like, hey, I've been through a lot. I know I put you through a lot. Is there any way that, I know this is like, it might sound weird, but is there a way I could like couch crash for just like a couple days or something? And then it winds up where like she winds up moving in and living with you. Okay. So I hope that helps. And thank you for the Richard Simmons birdie. I think that's cool. All right. And thank you all for the super chats. I appreciate you. We'll do some more during Scorpio and some more during Sagittarius. All right. And Libra, thank you very much for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy. So let me be here for you and read for you. I totally love and appreciate you for it. Love that like for yourself. Please subscribe, set the bell. And if you want to email me for a personal reading request, you can send me an email to archerastrology@gmail.com. You can choose from the Zoom one-on-one or personal YouTube reading with me. All right. And it does take me like maybe 24, 40 hours to respond because I'm a solo artist. I'm single, doing this all on my own. So if you email me and you get a reply back, it's me. It ain't nobody else. It's me typing that email up, okay? And I do it before I pass out and fall asleep. Remember, White Star policy, though. Lights out at 9. But anyways, and God, thank you so much for the messages we got today for Libra. And please help bring all these Four of Wands and these aces and everything to fruition. Libra totally deserves it. Please, as always, we are grateful for your divine guidance, protection, and direction. Thank you. All right, Libra. Until next time and next week, I'll either see you Sunday night, 6 p.m. for all signs. See you in about 45 minutes for the drum cover premiere, or I'll just see you next week for your next reading. Until then, either way, anyway, namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. Okay, love you. Bye.